It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Washington Nationals and the Kansas City Royals. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Two and one the count to Trey Turner. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
In now is Adam Eaton. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's 1 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First offering on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Just underway here in Kansas City. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg.
Adalberto.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, a chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He won the Silver Slugger Award for catcher. You got to think what a catcher goes through, right? Foul tips, constantly squatting, your legs are getting tired. By August, September, you basically have no legs underneath you. He didn't let any of that bother him, and he put together a great year.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Two and two to Jorge Soler.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it. And that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Ready now, Juan Soto. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Juan Soto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Kendrick, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2002 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Soto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gordon going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider laid off for a ball. One and one. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Here's the 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-0. This one's down to third. Rendon is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Ball three. 3-2 now. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first, Perez on his way for second.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So a runner on second with one down now, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Two and 1 now to Gordon. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Weak roller right side. Zimmerman fields it cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 66.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, number 11 will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
O'Hearn stands at second with 2 gone. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Royals. Stepping in, Michael Taylor. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Phillips has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Robles is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Brett Phillips will bat next as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Fielder, Brett Phillips.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Soto. 1 away.
Next for the Royals, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
So coming to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
From the stretch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. That's 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Now the pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. One out, nobody on. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Whit Merrifield. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
And the runner back safely. Into the box, Jorge Soler, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0. There goes the runner. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, Hunter.
Standing in, Hunter Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Salvador Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with two away.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with two away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Soler at third, Dozier on second, Perez at first, 2 out in the inning. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Royals settle for just the one. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 2 and the Nationals nothing. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Eaton, an Ohio native. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Gordon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's set. Here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball well outside. The 1-2. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he botches it.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production and with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. And there's one down now.
Now batting, number 11.
Into the box now, number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner. Foul. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This one's down to third. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The center fielder, number 14, Brett Phillips.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
Good
Nationals,
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Perez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Zimmerman is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now, good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Two 2-0 to the Nationals DH in this one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here it is, the 3-0. is looked at for the first strike.
Down to 3-1.
And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. In now, Kurt Suzuki. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki, and the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Royals 2 and the Nats 1. So it's back to the top of the order now. One striding toward the plate. Next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
Adalberto Mondesi.
He's set, and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Eaton is under it. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Settling in now, Whit Merrifield. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in on it is Eaton, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter, Jorge.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Merrifield leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter. Hunter Dozier is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready once again, Hunter Dozier singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Fastball just inside.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
The 3-1. 3-2 now. And a fastball.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Salvador Perez. And he fouls this one off. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the air out toward right field. After it is eaten, he's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Royals strand a pair. They still lead it 2-1. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that's over. 2-1.
2-1.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Ball 2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Again, another foul ball. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Gordon is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Throw won't get him.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the 0-1. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Pop straight up. Merrifield moving to his left, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in to try it again, Alex Gordon. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
The left fielder, Alex Gordon.
From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 fouled away. Another 2-2 offering, and he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Line towards center field, and that's a base hit for Gordon. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, number 66.
Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one.
Now
pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Jacob Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Jacob Barnes.
Now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Michael A. Taylor.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Taylor. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit. Why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
A little low. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Right fielder coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, Victor Robles, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Nationals lead 1. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Wander Suero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 1 away.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Digging in, Whit Merrifield is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge.
Striding in, Jorge Soler. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low, 1-0.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Soto racing back, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. In to score is the runner from first.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The set and the 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And it's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. The set and the 1-2. On he pops it up. Turner is there, and the side is retired. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 3-2 Royals. Scott Barlow has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first down. A look at our line score thus far. We're in the 8th from Kauffman Stadium, with the Royals leading this one and hoping to try to salt things away. Stepping in, Adam Eaton. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Barlow is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Still even at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Eaton at second with 2 down. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gordon is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Royals 3 and the Nationals 2. Tanner Rainey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan O'Hearn. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. To second for Kendrick. Fielded cleanly. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Now batting, number 11.
Stepping up to the plate, number 11. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Hit out towards second. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Brett Phillips pitches a called strike. The throw is there, and he's out as he's nailed by Suzuki.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 1-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Nationals 2. Ian Kennedy takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31, he is Kennedy.
Now in the box, Howie Kendrick. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Brian Zimmerman. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Previous history with Ian Kennedy, he's just 1 for 6. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Suzuki. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Zimmerman is off at first with 2 away. Ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Kansas City jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jacob Barnes is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.